My moderator in the back, Katie, wonderful. Good morning. Thanks for supporting me this week or this day. Guys, I hope you had a lovely and peaceful and relaxing weekend. So you have power now to start in this new trading day. It's Monday. It's still August. We have 23rd of this lovely month. And I'm really happy to share my knowledge and my lifetime with you this morning, 5 times a week, Monday to Friday, 8:30, right before the markets will open. And so we can have a look at the charts and figure out which trading ideas we can put in real trades together. Last week was a very successful week, and it seems we made the turnaround in our account last week, so we can go back to profit. Okay, so by the way, we stream this show on YouTube right now live. You can watch it on YouTube if you want, or you can check it later as a recording at the Admirals YouTube channel. And you will find a button in the right corner. You can click on this button, so you will subscribe this channel, so you will never miss an episode from Jens, Paul, or myself. Okay, let's see what we can do, and let me share my screen. Yeah, just let me fix the chat so I can see everything there. And of course here, great. So Dalios, Tina, good morning. Stephen, good morning. And on YouTube, Gertz, good morning. Michael, Don, I'm so happy to have you here. So what do we expect today, the upcoming events today? At 10 German time AM, by the way, we expect a Eurozone flash PMI. Then half an hour later, we expect a flash UK PMI from Great Britain. And this afternoon, existing home sales in USA at 4 German time, by the way. And from EU, the FCCI flash consumer confidence indicator. So all of those numbers will have an effect or an impact to maybe the indices. So be careful if you trade the indices in day trading, that you not get out with any spike or something else. If you are in a running trade, by the way, then it's the best to trade a stop on break even, so you cannot lose money before such important numbers come out. Okay, Hassan, good morning. Arne, good morning. We have plenty of videos. You're Father Stephen found the rock stars. I'm really happy that you found found the rules. So by the way, I'm not a rock star. I'm just only a same trader like you. Maybe the only benefit I have is that I have 23 years experience, that I saw everything in trading. So it's not the funny part, because I made any experience you can ever make in trading. I lost a lot of money. I lost my self-confidence. I lost my family, which is not really funny. I lost almost my life because I was standing at the river. It's on my Fury, 500 meters from here. I was standing at the river. It was a Thursday evening. It was winter. It was an icy water, and I wanted to jump because I lost everything in trading. So, and this is my life mission. This is my purpose of existence. That's my reason of being, to share my knowledge with you, that you will never make such or kind of experience like that. So I'm just like a same trader like you. I have to fight every day with you together. And I guess this is what we can do together to be the exception, to find a way to become successful in trading, not rich, that's another topic, but become successful in trading, to stabilize your account, to make winners all week. And by the way, to be happy every day, because happiness, guys, happiness is the only thing what counts in this life. Yeah, and to be happy, only if you are happy, you can do things for other people. And by the way, happiness is a big foundation stone to become successful in trading. Okay, so what turned it around, may I ask? Of course, yeah, when I was standing there, this is because I love this office here, because I have view, and it reminds me every single day to never come back to this worst part of my life. Because in the view, I was standing at, I guess this is the question, right? I was standing at the edge of the harbor here, and it was a depth of around 4 meters. I knew when I jump, it's over. And I wanted to jump. So because I lost everything, by the way, really, my family left me, money was gone, my self-confidence was gone, everything was, I was so broken. And I was standing at the edge of this harbor, and I said, the second I wanted to jump, I lift my head, and directly in that view on the hill, couple of I guess 2 kilometers in my view, on that hill, on the top of the hill, there was a monastery where monks are living. And in that second, there was like a lightning through my head, with one single question. Marcus, who gives you the right to take your life away because you never give it to yourself? Who gives you the right to take your life away about the stupid things of red and green candles? And this was just 1 second. And this scared me in that moment. I made a step back, fell into the snow because it was winter. And in that moment, I realized what I'm doing there. And to be honest, it's a kind of embarrassing for me. But it was sitting in that snow for half an hour and was crying and crying and crying, because it was a really hard time, you know? Okay, let's change the topic. And this is what I'm doing, you know, to share this with you, that you will never come into this situation, because trading can make this happen, you know. You lose money, you cannot explain it, why, and you have trouble in your family, especially you are the husband, you're the father, and you lose money, and all these stupid things in trading. And I guess it's really important that you find a way how you can become successful in trading. So, and this is why I turned around at this moment. And after half an hour, I get back in my car and I drove home. And in this moment, I made this promise to my Lord: if I will find a way back, and become successful in trading, not really rich. I'm not rich, by the way. I'm rich of experiences. That's too. And to become happy again, then I will do everything to bring it to people outside there. Because, you know, at the bottom of this slide, you can see 75% of all retail traders lose money. And I found a way, based on my own teachings of my mentors. I have 4 mentors up to date, inclusive and spiritual mentor. And I found a way back, and I have found a way to become happy. And this is my reason of being, what I want to teach you. And believe me, there is a way, because, you know, it's not over until we win. And this is what we are doing every morning to the rest of the day. And this is, by the way, what we are doing in our live trading room. You know, we switched from Twitch to Traders Yard. It's free of charge, by the way. The group has the name Live Trading Room in English, by the way, because we have a much more better quality there. We can get in touch there directly. It's better than on Twitch. So if you have the possibility to switch to Traders Yard Live trading room. We only trade this account and of Admirals there, by the way. Okay, let me invite you through our upcoming webinars this week. It's on Wednesday. We talk about inflation, yields, and US tech stocks. Will the Nasdaq 100 tank? And Jens is talking about that. And on Friday, no, it's on Wednesday too, 1 hour later, it's Stereo Trader, the day trading booster for MetaTrader, if you want to have a look on it. Okay. So let's go to the charts, by the way. And here we go. And we start with the 10 minutes chart in DAX 10 minutes. So where we are right now, you see we are in an incredible uptrend. And now we reached the expensive price zone. And yeah, where we are. So just have a look there. So, and I must confess a little bit something, because I drew the trend wrong, because we had 2 profitable trades on Friday. So, and I was focusing on the short trend. So therefore, you see, I will show it where the mistake was. So that was the first move. Unfortunately, that was the first correction. And that was the second move. And in that moment, we had a valid trend. So that was the correction. This one, that was the correction. The first possible correction in a valid trend. After I got out and I oversaw it. So in Dow Jones, I saw it right. But in DAX, in 10 minutes, it was too fast. It was a little bit overwhelming for me in that moment. You see, just like the same person like you this is not a big mistake, but it's a bit of annoying when you can see the trade, the price is running and running and running, you know, like last week they come up with the 2 middle fingers to you and say, Elevate, you're not in right now. Elevate, you missed it, this one. This is really kind of annoying, guys. Okay, so the perfect entry, you know, were here roundabout. So maybe you are better than me and you saw it and then you're in, so trail your stop. It's really, really cool. So for us as a new entry, it's too old. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 5th trend arm right now. So just let it run. We are waiting for a new entry. So by the way, you can see that the point of control in 10 minutes is 15,777, but there is a high volume zone there from the past. It's 15,892. And I'm quite sure, and there's a high volume zone there from the history. And I'm quite sure, because you can see the history. Look, why this happens. Look, here we have this big time extended correction on this space between around about 15,920 roundabout, and there they built this volume up. So therefore, it's a high volume zone, and I guess in a step back, maybe the point of control will switch up, and for the moment, we should stay at the sideline. So let's go to the Dow Jones. Really cool trade, right? So there I made it right. It's the same picture, just in our hourly chart. You see, it was a main downtrend, but there was the right trend here, the right trend, move correction at the point of control, valid trend. There was the correction. So there was the correction, and I set the pending order there, and you see we have an awesome hit quote in the first trend arm. You should never miss it, guys. Yeah, and now we have this kind of trend continuation. We are in the green upper zone. It's an expensive price. So, which means I'm waiting about the candle here. So my stop loss is in profit. I don't want to miss the uptrend maybe. So give it a little bit space. Maybe we can, in that moment, maybe it's a good idea to sell half the position, right? But only if this if this will be a balanced candle right now from 8 to 9, then maybe it's a good idea to sell half the position and let it run for that moment. So let's see the other trades in hourly chart. It's on gold. And by the way, guys, if you watch it later on YouTube about all these trading ideas, you will find a description of a lot of links below that video on YouTube to an account, opening account. This is important that you open a real account at Admirals, because that we have the same data feed if you trade in live trading room, for example, and it's a little bit difficult if you have different accounts by different brokers. So, and I guess we have a lovely broker with Admirals here. They support us really, really much. And yeah, just put a little bit deposit in it and try it to follow the rules, what we are doing here. Okay, let's go in gold. What do we have here right now? Basically, we have an uptrend. You see, that's the pink uptrend here right now. There's no trend continuation now, but also we have a bit of downtrend and we are circling around the point of control. So therefore, yeah, nothing to do for me for the moment. So that's the secondary downtrend. It's a corrective character, you know, corrective character, because the main trend is still facing upwards and the secondary trend is facing downwards. So which one should continue? We are circling around the entry. To be honest, the main trend is facing upwards. The secondary trend is facing downwards. So, but this is our first possible trend arm in this downtrend. But we have this point of control as kind of obstacle, which pulls a lot of sellers or buyers into the market. So let's wait a little bit. And the latest point we can get in is exactly the point 2 to speculate on a huge trend continuation to the lower side. So there is not a need. If you have such an unclear situation, yeah, then wait. There is no need to jump into the market immediately. We don't need any kitch. We need high probabilities, you know, and a trend continuation is also possible at the point 2. So keep an eye on it and watch it through the rest of the day. We will talk about during the rest of the day in the live trading room. So yeah, that's oil. Here in oil, we are waiting for a new uptrend because the downtrend is too old. Euro USD, important, guys, really important, because we have a trend. And now the first trend, move. And by the way, in the green zone. And correction. And move. Now the trend is valid. And I guess you see it already, because there is a secondary trend to this one. This is the secondary trend. So we have two trends working in the same direction. And now the first correction is running right now. So don't miss it. Yeah, don't miss it. So let's wait. But in the first trend arm, maybe we can close, you know, one eye, this one, and see if the price is around 38 and we see a balanced candle, then speculate on a trend continuation, because the first trend arm has the highest probability to continue, because the point of control is far away again. Okay. So about rule number 4, should the balanced candle be in trend color or does it not matter? To be honest, good, it doesn't matter, because you know the body has as small as possible. So the trend, so the color of the balanced candle of this of the body of the candle, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't mean green or red or blue or white, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, guys. So I have a question, Kitty. If you're ready for Rumble, we can open the question of the day. My question of the day is: what are your trading skills this week, guys? First answer, work on my mental progress. Or second one, I don't have any goals this week. Or maybe answer number 3, stick to the rules under all circumstances. And we will have it on YouTube. So type in YouTube the number, and on Zoom you can be a part of the poll. So what are your trading skills this week? Work on my mental progress. I don't have any goals this week, or stick to the rules under all circumstances. And we want to switch to the 4-hourly charts, and I want to introduce you to the first interesting trading opportunity for this week. It is British pound to New Zealand dollar, because there is a lovely trend. So first move, first correction, second move. It was about the news last week about this bad entry here. Second, and now the third trend arm. And by the way, the third correction for us, it is the second possibility to get in. The target is the 0.2. There is the balance candle. I set my pending order with a stop loss below. And yes, highest probability, around about 72% to reach the 0.2. If we reach the 0.2, try to stop the profit, everything is fine. So number three, Crypto Queen. Crypto Queen, nice to meet you here. Perfect. So let's go to trading ideas. Trading ideas is US dollar, Japanese yen. But first of all, let's see about the running trades. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, yeah, we are still on track. We reached another 0.2, you know, point of control is far away. We trailed a stop bit high, a bit closer, so everything is fine. We make a lot of money with that. British euro, British pound. Point of control hasn't switched right now. Point of control is still above, but on another, in another data feed, the point of control is there. So now you realize why the price is fighting there, because we reached a high volume zone, or I showed you last week, the new point of control, by the way. So then you see why it's so hard for the price, and therefore I trailed. Yeah, I trailed my stop. And now I accept the result of the market because, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's the fourth trend arm. And by the way, this will be the new point of control. So it's fine to get out there and say thank you to the market that we could make money with that lovely trade. So next one is New Zealand Canadian dollar. Oh, yeah. We made a great winner here. You see, this is why I tell you and why I try to teach you, because this is the uptrend. So that's the uptrend. Still the uptrend, by the way. Move, correction, move, deep correction. There were the balance candles. And you see, which point did we hit exactly? Point of control again. So after this balance candle, I trailed my stop and take the money. So that's fine. I can read the chart. And this is what we have to do, by the way. So, and now we have to realize, so there's a secondary trend which is facing upwards. Move, correction, move, correction. So now this trend is on the way to its own 0.2. So maybe we'll reach it. But exactly there, the uptrend will break. So I'm still speculating that finally we maybe anywhere there we can go in again. Let's see. It's not a perfect picture right now, but we have to react on what we see, not what we think at the chart. Okay. So let's put it lower. It's not a running trade. So I have another trading idea. It's on US dollar Swiss franc. And by the way, you know, we got a notification from Admirals because we expect a kind of interventions of the Bank of Switzerland this week. So we should be careful about the Swiss franc because sometimes, you know, do you remember the year 2015, 2015, January the 15th, where they intervened into the euro Swiss franc? It was cool. That was a perfect example how the market works about price and volume. You know, everybody wanted to go out of the market. Everybody wanted to sell, but no one wants to buy. So therefore, the price was at 120, and the first price where the market found a new buyer was at 102. And the next buyer were waiting at 0.92. That was, so we call it black swan into the market. And it's a seldom event in the market, but Switzerland is really good in that thing, in that thing. So we should be careful about that. Yeah, it's really seldom, but it happens sometimes. So be careful about the Swiss franc. So, but we have let's keep an eye on it. Where's US dollar Swiss franc? Where is it? Okay, cool. So here we go. Because it's a downtrend. It's a downtrend with move, correction, move, and here's the correction. But we realize also we are circling around the point, the entry, we're circling around the point of control. Yeah, so just wait. If we come a little bit lower than point of control, you know, the latest point we can get in is the 0.2. So just wait. Yeah, if we have a clear signal and maybe we have a close lower than point of control, and then we have the point of control as a kind of resist. Yeah, that we see a lot of sellers want to sell there, that point, and then we can go to a short, to a selling position in US dollar, Swiss franc. Okay, for the moment, in the indices, there are no trading ideas for the moment. And in weekly chart, I checked it on weekend, there are no any signals we can do in the exotic pairs for the moment. So just focusing on 4-hourly, hourly, and the daily chart, next trading for this week. If I will come up or if I see new trading ideas, I will share with you on Twitter if you want, or in the live trading room if you want. So it's just free of charge for you, free access. So we can learn a lot of things from each other. So what are your trading skills this week? I ask you. There is no. Oh, just sorry. Again, let's give it back. Marie-Louise, you're right. About US dollar, Japanese yen. Where is it? US dollar, here we go. Oh, that's not here. Here, US dollar, Japanese yen. Yeah, you see, we made a small loss. Yeah, and now you see the price is going up. So the trend is still valid, by the way. And now you realize why I say, if you see the price is not working for you, and after the entry, you see a balanced candle, close it, trail the stop and close it. Because we have to cut the loss immediately. No hope, no regret, something else, just stop it right now, because we have rules. Yeah, and rule number 4 means wait for the next balanced candle as long as the first 3 rules are there. Yeah, just wait for a balanced candle and then we can do it again. Okay, we don't have to hope. We don't have to interpret. In our understanding of price and volume, the foundation stones of every kind of trading, we can read the chart. We don't need to interpret or guessing. The trend is based on price. There is no guessing about the trend. We see the rules, we see the balance candle, everything is fine. So just wait. You can close it immediately. If you see a balance candle which is working against you, close it, looking for the next entry. And that advice gave me my mentors. My mentor gave me. It needs a couple of months, maybe years to accept this point. But believe me, it's the best advice I can ever give you. Okay? So, great. Guys, the question of the day, what are your trading skills this week? Work on my mental progress. Fine. I don't have any goals this week. You should have goals. Otherwise, you will come up, you will end where you don't want to end, without any goals. And stick to rules under all circumstances. Find your real why. Find your real and strong why. If your why is strong enough, give just a quick reminder, when I was standing at the Danube here, the river, if you find your real why, then you will find a way for the how. I want to say sorry and apologize for my emotions at the beginning of the chart, but sometimes it is like it is, and it was an emotionally situation. But you see, let's fight together. Let's do it together. Let's be the exception, and let's change the world to a better place with trading. I wish you a lovely day, and we see each other tomorrow again, 8:30. Have a nice day and have courage and be kind. And always, may the force of the rules be with you. See you tomorrow.